because I'm on the tail end of raising a daughter and getting her to where
Makes sense.
where she's going, and I still want to travel the world, which doesn't, in the dream, I don't know. I guess it doesn't make sense because that happens in the middle. Well, maybe I'm going through that part right now.
If there was a guy at that bridge, I would say, you were
a homo
fighting homosexuality. But since it was a girl, I'll say that you're not ready to settle down with one woman yet. That's what I think. That's the easiest way to interpret it for me.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense.
When you travel the world in this dream, do you cross any bridges?
I don't know because it happens. It's like one of those things where where you're watching Scarface and all of a sudden, he's becoming that drug kingpin and it just happens real fast.
Yeah, it's like a montage of him.
It's just a montage
becoming...
of information. Like he owns that lion. He's doing this. He's doing that. He's conquering. It happens that fast, and that part I don't remember. I mean, it's not like if I had a notepad in my dream to take notes.
I think my favorite
fast.
dreams are the ones that I know I'm dreaming. I always feel like you have to have some super mental powers to know that you're in a dream, and now you can do whatever the hell you want to do.
Well, that's how mine was last night.
You knew you were in a dream?
I knew I was in a dream.
That's so sick. That's the best feeling.
Man, how do you do that?
That's the best feeling.
As soon as I saw that bridge, and something new came up in this dream, is, the first two trains had crashed, and we're trying to figure out a way to take this other bridge down. But we found water this time. It was like some machine.
Maybe the one isn't your personal life. Maybe it's your marriage and your sex life. And the other train is your new life.
Could be.
I don't know.
Sex is personal, so you can.
Or we can just say
it's
life. The past, present, and the future.
There you go. That one makes sense.
And your past is gone. Your future you can't predict. But the present is all you have, and all you can do is protect it. And the reason they call it the present is because it's a gift, my friend.
That's right.
Oh,
Amen.
Boy.
Kung Fu Panda is the best movie ever.
You're quoting Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda.
That movie was sick. Anyway, yeah, the only recurring dreams I ever have, I haven't had in a while, is where I'm uncoordinated in the dream, where I'm either trying to run or I'm trying to fight somebody, and I just can't get my bearings about me. But that's about it. I never really have. I've had like the wife cheating on me dream. I've had like the bad money. I've had nightmares. I've had people dying. I've had me dying in a dream. That's a myth about you dying in the dream. I've died in a dream.
Oh, I've died in a dream too, man.
I've died in a dream. So that's a whole, like, if you die in a dream, you die in real life. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've fallen off a building.
Did you hit the ground?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Because I've fallen.
But it was like the Matrix movie. It was Nerf. I was like, blah, blah, and bounced right back up.
Ah, shit.
It's probably while you were watching The Matrix.
Maybe it was fresh in my mind.
I mean, dreams are fucking weird. I once had this dream where I could fly. The problem was I could only fly about 6 feet high. Now catch this. This is the fucking problem or the dilemma. The world was full of zombies. And when you can only fly 6 feet off the air, it's like, fuckers are going to catch you anyway. But I don't know. It was a pretty scary dream.
That's funny because that's a reoccurring dream I have.
Zombies?
Is that, that I can fly. It's like...
But you can, Tinkerbell.
Well, shit. No, I know I can't fly. But it's almost like a Jedi fucking power where if I focus, I can hover to, like, who knows how high. But I can only do it for, like, 30, 35 seconds at a time. And so when I know...
You should join the Olympics in your dream.
Crashing out is... I refocus my mind and I can bring myself back up. So it's really weird.
I do have a recurring dream. I just thought about it. I do have a recurring dream. I always dream...
That's your Ron Jeremy?
Yeah, I always dream that I am around famous people. That I know them, that they're not special, they're just my friends. And I always have that dream. And the celebrity always changes. It's been Jennifer Lopez and Carrot Top.
Carrot Top.
I don't know about Carrot Top, but it's always famous people, and I'm just hanging out with them.
Is your wife?
I wonder if the
I watched the end of The Hangover.
Drapes.
Have you seen The Hangover? You haven't seen it, have you?
No. I was about to the other night, but they checked them all out. Netflix has it on hold for me. It says very long wait. It's pissing me off. I'm like, fuck, I want to see The Hangover, It's always out.
The end of the... I won't ruin it. I won't ruin it then. I'll let you watch it first. And then, but the credits of that movie is the best part of the movie. The rest of the movie, you can eat my anus.
Lick my perineum.
Overrated.
Perennium.
Isn't Mike Tyson in it?
Perennium.
He makes kind of like a cameo.
Perennium.
He makes a big
Perennium.
He makes a big cameo.
Oh, it's a big cameo?
Yeah, he's in there for a good portion of the movie.
At least
Boxing.
40 seconds.
Speaking of boxing, I mean, I hate to bring this up, but Mayweather's not fighting
Nope.
Pacquiao. Now, get this. I was a fan of Mayweather when they were going to fight. You know, I was gonna be on the Mayweather camp, like the fucking Mayweather, whip his ass, whip this fucking Filipino's ass. You know,
Really? I would think you'd be on the eastern side.
Exactly, that's my point though. But now, after all the shit I hear, man, I hope they fight, and I hope Pacquiao kicks his fucking ass.
Well, that's why they
pissed
said
off at
that
that whole
Mayweather was
shit.
talking all that shit, was because he knew he didn't have a chance in the ring.
Yeah.
So Mayweather wanted thorough blood testing.
Yeah, which would have left them weak, right? I mean, come
I
on.
don't know.
No.
I think,
But
so,
that's not a
somehow.
requirement in Nevada to have thorough blood
They were
testing.
gonna
All you have to
fight
do is a
in
urinalysis,
Dallas,
right?
So they're going to fight in
Is
Dallas.
Is it Dallas? I thought it was Nevada.
No, they're going to fight in Dallas. They need a bigger
The new
venue,
Texas Stadium.
a bigger
Oh, really?
arena.
100,000 people?
There you go. Now the thing that gets me is that he wanted a blood test before, and Pacquiao said, "How about blood test after?" You know, it would have been the same thing. You know, like kick his ass, and then you find out the information. You know, and if it's valid, it's valid.
So is Pacquiao superstitious? He doesn't want his blood taken before the fight because he's never had to do that before?
Well, because one thing I tell you is like, you know, in the eastern side of the world, things are different. You know, like if you withdraw blood, when you go give blood, for example, you know, they tell you have a glass of orange juice, sit down, rest.
Right.
Don't go and fucking work out. Don't do anything,
Yeah.
you know, like that's heavy.
Strenuous,
Meaning or strenuous, like boxing. So you see, I understand. I'm thinking Mayweather used the cop out. That camp used the cop out.
But would they do the blood testing the day of the
They
fight
have
or
to do
day
it
before?
They have to do it the day before. There's no other way. You know, and
No,
that
what
would
it was
be
is they wanted to do Olympic testing to where they would test them like 6 times
Right.
between now and March.
But that would, you know, that'll take
But
some
he's
out
not
of
taking
you.
a pint of blood each
no,
time.
they take a vial.
Yeah, it's
When
a
you
syringe
give
full.
blood, it's because you've lost a certain percentage
Okay.
of your body's blood. Dude, I go in and have my blood taken, and they don't go, sit down for the afternoon.
Do you guys think Pacquiao's being a little shady though?
No,
I
he's
think
gonna
to
fight.
a certain extent.
He's gonna fight somebody else.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to do all that testing.
But why all of a sudden has Mayweather ever asked for this much testing before?
Never.
That's the
He's
bullshit
scared.
part about it.
Exactly.
That's the bullshit part about it. You know, it makes me
What do you
think that
think?
Mayweather is ducking him. This is his
Exactly.
loophole. He found a loophole. Let's do all this testing. And I mean, but why wouldn't Pacquiao want to do it anyway, though?
Because there's something going on with Pacquiao.
You think so?
I think so.
So it could go either way. But
I think they're both ridiculous. Now that I like sit down and think about it, Pacquiao's ridiculous because why wouldn't he want to do it? It's like the guy who says, "I'm not going to take a lie detector test. You should just believe me."
right. But this is the thing:
On the other hand, if this isn't really even part of the rules of boxing, they don't have to do this
Exactly.
Olympic test. You're not fighting in the Olympics.
Exactly.
but get
So they're
this.
both cock smokers.
This is the thing, though. Pacquiao told him the day after the fight or after the fight, you can do your blood work. Do your fucking blood work. And think about it. If he won the fight and then, you know, the blood work came back with, oh, this guy's on something, you know, think about the media attention that would be like, oh, this guy won the fight because, you know, he was taking whatever it is that you take to enhance, you know, your fighting abilities
Well,
or
at the
whatever.
same time, to get drugs out of your system, you're supposed to sweat and drink a lot.
Yeah.
What
but
happens? What happens when you box?
the next day though?
Yeah.
You're dripping. Dude, they got 24-hour clear outs these days. You know? And
This is bullshit.
Yeah,
This
but here
is a
Pacquiao has lost.
travesty.
Pacquiao has lost before. Mayweather hasn't lost. He has a lot on the line. You know, going back to like.
I think Mayweather has more to lose because he has that perfect record.
He has a perfect record, exactly.
well,
But
You know.
Pacquiao has been amazing, and a guy that his age, you know, in athletic sport like boxing,
Yeah,
kind of raises some question marks.
true. I mean, well, that makes sense because you know, you're after 27, you know, as a boxer, that's kind of when you're